Yeah, well, you did a lot of shadowing in Skid Row
Oh.
in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh,
That's
man.
where a lot of, I mean, isn't
I did
That's
I
crazy,
I
isn't
did some work in Skid Row, and man, there's some characters. There's some good people out there, but there were some characters, and yeah, that was.
what's the craziest thing that happened? Because
Oh,
I remember you told me some stuff.
Oh yeah.
But
Well,
is there anything crazier than what you've told me?
anything crazier? I think I mean, I think you already know this, but
Well, tell us what happened.
a guy tried to blow up the freaking building.
The hospital.
It's not. It was like a. It's not.
Or
It's
is it
not.
urgent care?
It's not urgent care or a hospital. It was like kind of like a. It's like a not a home health. It was like a. It was just a medical facility.
Okay.
It's like it's like community health.
Okay.
You know, it's a community health place. And I'm not gonna give the name,
Yeah, that's
but I remember I was working on Skid Row, and I was just was like, okay, I'm gonna go to lunch. This is like my second to last day working there, and I go up to lunch, and actually one of my colleagues who was there too, and we were there sitting at lunch, had my own freaking moldy ass sandwich right there, just trying to get through the day. I hear, and the nurses had walkie-talkies on them, just to call them up. It's like, oh, we're here. Can you please get this? Can you please get that? Easy, response. One of the nurses are there having lunch right now.
Yeah.
And I remember the nurse calling on the microphone. It's like code gray, and that's what like a combative person or like with a weapon, I believe. Code gray is like combative person. I think code silver is with a weapon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I there's so many different ones. But and then it started to get worse and worse. You heard on that walkie-talkie, it got worse and worse. It was like, hurry, get someone in here! Get someone in here! And I was like, oh crap, what's going on? I was like, and then they said something that I didn't know what it was, and they said code green. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, I was like, what the hell is code green? I don't know I didn't know the facilities like code. Like the general codes of the facility. So, and it's all different. So I was like, what's code green? And then the nurse kind of got up and said, everyone, down the stairs, down the stairs. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Everybody, leave your stuff right here. Go down the stairs. Go. I'm like, oh crap, what's going on? We run down the stairs. Me and a colleague go down the stairs. Freaking exit out the side door.
Uh-huh.
And freaking SUVs of police officers screeching down the street, coming in. They're all ready to. They already got their they got their shotguns and everything like that ready to
the
like
riot gear on.
not like riot
SWAT teams or full got 5
go
stars.
Go. No.
The Hulk, the Avengers showed up.
No. It was not like that, but they got like a bunch of SUV squad cars out there, and I was like, oh crap, what's going on?
Yeah.
And they're like, they did head count and everything like that. I find out later, it was scary, and we were all like, what the hell happened? We got actually to go home early after that because I was like, we don't know what happened, but okay. I got to find out a little later once they had the meeting. It was that
this was a meeting with all staff.
Everyone, even us, like
okay.
because they needed to talk to us about it was kind of traumatic.
Yeah.
They talked to us and they said there was a patient in there who had a lot of mental health problems, and the guy was getting erratic and everything like that. And what the guy tried to do was that we had an oxygen tank in the room. And he was trying to turn it on, try to turn it on, and he actually had a lighter with him, and he tried to,
oh my god,
he tried to, oxygen is very flammable, and if he got that lighter and there was enough oxygen in the room, that thing could explode and destroy the room and hurt a lot of people, including him.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, oh man, it was like all crazy and stuff. Thankfully, no one got hurt. None of the nursing staff got hurt.
The guy didn't get hurt.
And the patient didn't get hurt either. I was very happy about that.
How was he stopped? Was he stopped by police or by someone?
Well, he was like crowded. He was like, he didn't lock himself in the room, but he like barred the doors or something.
Barred the doors. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it, but he was trying to do it. I think. I don't know if they calmed him down. Or I think they calmed him down enough.
Oh, okay. They just. God, that's lucky, man. Like, you literally need like a negotiator at that point, you know?
Well, you can't really negotiate when they're going through.
I guess
like
so.
kind of like a psychosis like that.
I guess
or
so.
like, but if you are able to calm them down and it's like, hey, we're fine. You're here at the hospital. You're here at the community health hospital. You're fine. Just stay calm. We'll get you through this. Just please put down the lighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember coming back for the last day of that day, and
this was the thing with the hospital and the oxygen tank. That was your second to last day?
Second to last day.
Okay.
And it was. I remember everyone was kind of on edge.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was a bit on edge, and everybody was not feeling the best.
Yeah.
It was kind of a dark that day. And I remember there was a patient who was getting a little rowdy, and everybody was kind of on edge again. I'm like, oh no, not again, you know. But you know, it ended up not being anything.
Thank God. What happened to the patient? Was he kept there? Was he arrested?
I think he was arrested. I believe. Well, he has to be arrested,
Yeah.
or at least put in like somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what happened to him. I at least I know he didn't get shot. You know,
Yeah.
that would be even more horrific.
Yeah.
Like, there's blood spilt, like, in this place. Yeah. You know, that would bring down a lot of morale in that place.
Yeah.
But, I remember the last day we usually do this as nursing students. And, like, we get, like, a bunch of donuts. We get a bunch of donuts for the staff and for everybody who's helped. I remember getting 2 boxes like Winchell's donuts, like just to help them out, just to make their day a little bit brighter. It's like, hey, thank you for all your help. I'm sorry that this happened, but you guys are great, and thank you for having me. I'll tell you this, like, I think everybody needed that, because the donuts, once I come back for lunch, like I go in the morning around 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And by 12, all the donuts are gone.
Yeah, of course.
There's nothing.
I was stress eating after nearly getting assassinated.
Nearly getting blown up into 1,000 pieces.
That's
or with
Joker
shrapnel.
shit.
Joker has a little bit more...
a bit more finesse.
A little bit more finesse. This guy was just
Stupid.
like stressed out or something, and like it said, I gotta blow up this. I gotta use this.
Do you ever get? Do you ever get like? How often are you reminded of that instance? When it comes to nursing.
Not as much.
Not
I
too
mean,
much?
it didn't directly happen to me.
Sure, right.
I just heard it over the radio, and
Yeah.
it was just like, what happened? But I know for those nurses, it may be a little bit more traumatic.
Yeah.
Because they probably like I feel sorry for the nurse who had to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were
probably had to work with him after.
Well, I don't know.
Well, were there? I'm sure there would be like.
Well, the thing
like
is, the community
doctors, psychiatrists, or something. People.
Well,
I would hope so. At least.
I hope that he gets the help that he. I hope that he's still alive and getting help.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly, because with community health, people can come in whenever. We suggest that they come in a lot. Just for health and maintenance reasons. But we can't control that.
Yeah.
We can always suggest and recommend that they come in and do this and do that. But it's them who decides if they want to come in or not.
Can people come in? Because there are some instances, very specific instances, where people can come into a hospital, and if they need a bed, for instance, they can come in, claim a bed for specific reasons, or no matter what they are. And is that kind of what the like places like that are for, or are they like what are they specifically for?
Community health is just, well, as it's in the name, community.
Right. Yeah.
It's to help everybody.
It's just everyone.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
And like poor,
Mm-hmm.
disenfranchised people,
Homeless people.
Homeless people.
Yeah.
Yes. People don't have insurance. Some
Yeah,
people don't have
right.
insurance, or some people don't have the ability to claim insurance like Medi-Cal, Medicaid, because they don't have access to
Mm-hmm.
resources. But they can come in for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Community health, I respect it a lot, because think about it. You're not just, if you treat one person, you treat a lot of people too. If one person has, say, tuberculosis, it's one of the most airborne, like, diseases out there.
Yeah.
If you treat someone who has tuberculosis, you're treating basically everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not spreading it. You're preventing them from, spreading it to other people, and you're saving a life too. You're saving other people's lives from getting that kind of disease. Again, the idea of community health is like, if you help one person, you're helping everybody. It's just a better standard of living for everybody else. Not as many people getting sick,
Mm-hmm.
not as many people spreading stuff, and it's just better in the community.